What's up, LA? It is your girl, Mysterious Jax, and I'm back, baby. I'm back from vacation. That's right, y'all. I am so glad to be back home. You guys have no idea. Like, it's so nice to go on vacation, but there's nothing like sleeping in your own bed, y'all. I'm just going to let y'all know. What's up, you guys? If you can hear me, leave me a comment. Let me know I'm live on air for y'all and I'm coming through for y'all. I'm so excited. I have a special guest joining me tonight. Yes. Y'all, I came back with a big surprise for y'all. It's a special guest. First time ever here at Ladies Night Radio Show. Help me welcome the one and only Roz from Chingona community. Woo! There we go. You good? Can you hear yourself?
I can hear myself.
Hey, you might have to get the mic closer to you, girl. Don't be afraid of it. Pull it. Bring it closer to you.
Bring it to me.
There you go. See?
Got it.
How are you?
Oh my gosh. Stressed, tired, excited. All of the above.
All of the above.
Walking.
Oh my God. Yes. How are you?
You know, we've been good. We're getting ready right now. I'm so excited for our first annual Chingona Community Awards event. Yeah, it's a big deal. I told the girls pre-COVID. I said, once this shit lets up, we're having a party, and that's what we're doing. So yeah, it's been good.
That's really good. Yeah, I mean, let's let the people know, first of all, how we met, because, you know, I love a good story on how people meet and how they come across. And so I'm just going to let you guys know, I actually met Roz when I went to the Chingona Dodger takeover.
Yep.
And it was in a beautiful event that we put together. That was put together by Chingona AF from Clubhouse and from Mandy, the founder of one of the biggest Latina clubs on Clubhouse. And so shout out to Mandy for putting this event together. And it was a networking event. It was all women. I mean, there was a few guys, but it was like they were helping Mandy. Yeah. But it was all women, and there was drinks, there was food. We're all wearing our Dodger gear. And let me just tell you, I don't know if you came to my friend. Oh yeah, you did. You asked my friend to take a picture of you guys. Yeah. And then you thanked her, and then you guys were talking, and then she introduced you to me. Yep. And then we were talking. And so that's how we met.
And the rest is history.
Girl, you and my friend, I told my friend, I'm gonna hire you. Shout out to Joe, because she was literally like hyping me up. She's like, you guys got to come talk to my friend Jackie. She got a radio show. I was like, I'm gonna have to hire you, girl. And that's how she connected you and I.
It is, yeah. That's well, so and cool. That's the thing, the events like that. And that's one of the reasons why I even started the Chingona community was the, you know, getting the connections with, you know, connecting people.
Right.
So, you know, you never know who needs what, right? Somebody might need somebody that needs somebody. And I think the biggest thing is empowering Latinas and empowering females.
Exactly.
That's the biggest thing.
I love it. Shout out to that. And we are going to get more into what Chingona community is, how it started. That's pretty much today's show, you guys. We're going to learn all about who Roz is, what Chingona community is. To some of you that don't know what Chingona means. Yeah. So, and it can mean something different for everybody, but we're going to talk about all of that. But I did want to just kind of share with you guys a little bit about my vacation. I know you know that I just got back this Sunday from Cancun, you guys. Yeah. Oh my God, it was beautiful. It was my first like vacation in over like 2 years, you guys, and it was needed. Yeah. Not only because just like your mental, like I was so pale, y'all. Like I needed a fucking tan. I was like, am I Mexican or not? Because my brown ass is so pale. So I was working on my tan out there, you guys. Hopefully I look a little bit more tan, y'all. But yeah, I wanted to share with you guys also some pictures. I brought some pictures and videos. So the main reason that I went to Cancun was for a wedding. It was for my friends Sharika and Bobby's wedding, and they got married the Thursday. I got there Wednesday, and then they got married on Thursday. So this is actually a picture. If you guys are on YouTube or if you're listening through the app, I'm posting a picture right now on YouTube. This is a picture of me and my sister the day of the wedding after we were being in the sun all day. So I kind of got a tan right there. But we honestly did not plan to both wear orange. I had other dresses, but like that was my outfit that I was wearing for the wedding. Yep. And she had other dresses, but she was like, I'm going to wear this for the wedding. So we looked at each other. We're like, oh my God, are we really going to go out there wearing the same same color? Like, are we doing this? Neither one of us wanted to change, and we're like, fuck it, let's go. It's a cute color combination.
No, it looks beautiful.
So that was us from the wedding. And then this is actually them right here. This is my friend Sharika and Bobby. This is a beautiful picture, one of my favorite pictures of that event, of the wedding, and such a beautiful romantic. Like, I think I might want to do that if I ever get married. I might want to do like a destination wedding because the people that want like to go are gonna go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So if you want a small wedding, that's definitely one way to like get the people like, well, you know, if you want to go, it's gonna be over here. So I'm so happy for them. It was such a like beautiful setup, and I think I did have a video.
Forsaking all others, and remain true to her as long as you walk her way. That's good.
So good. So shout out to them. And I also want to share some more pictures, you guys. So this was actually us on a yacht. So I met a lot of these people that at the wedding. Like I knew most of them, but not all of them. And we all, the day of the wedding, we're all hanging out because everybody else is getting ready for the wedding. And we're like, you know, getting to know each other. And we were like at the beach, and this man comes up to us and was like, hey, do you guys want to rent a boat? And we were all kind of tipsy. We're like, hell yeah, we want to get a boat. Like, and so long story short, we all ended up getting this yacht for like 25 people. And mind you, we only had 11 of us at the time. So we're like, at the wedding, let's recruit more people to join us. And we did. We had a good group of 20 people. Awesome. And I'm also going to share another story with you guys that I'm going to show you guys a picture only because if you're tuning in right now from Ladies Night Radio Show, I'm going to show you guys only because you guys are listening. But I haven't shown anybody this picture except for my family and for some friends that were at the so the day of the yacht. I'm wearing red lipstick because I love red lipstick like I'm wearing right now. Fenty, I have a problem. I'm gonna bring down the volume. Rihanna, I have a problem with you. I don't know if you've already made waterproof lipsticks or not, but I'm gonna need you to get waterproof because I wore a Fenty red lipstick to the yacht party. I mean, we were looking cute, you know, right there hanging out. And I was like, I want to go snorkeling, right? Because they stopped, and we were like, okay, let's go snorkeling. My dumbass jumps into the water with my red lipstick, you guys. And mind you, like I'm looking cute. I'm taking pictures. I'm like, hey, I jump in there and I'm wearing these huge ass goggles, the freaking life vest. And I jump in and I'm swimming. Mind you, this current is kind of strong. So it's like moving us and we're like swimming or trying to like, you know, stay afloat and stay near the boat. That like when we finally all kind of get together and there's like about 6 of us that jumped in. And we're like, okay, we're settled in. We all kind of try to get close to each other. One of my girls looks at me and starts laughing. And mind you, I wore lashes for the first time ever. I've never gone on lashes. And so I'm thinking she's laughing at my lashes. You know, I've seen videos where the lashes are like this, right? So I'm like, what is it, my lashes? And she's just like, girl, no, it is your lipstick. Can I show you guys a picture of this? This is me, you guys. Don't judge me, but this is me in the water right here. I don't know if you can see it. If you guys are listening, you have to check it out on YouTube. I'm not showing this to anybody but you guys. This is me wearing Fenty red lipstick in the water, and the goggles got me, y'all. So, Rihanna, I'm gonna need you to work on that because I was looking cute, and then I was looking like a clown in the water. Yeah. So, but either way, it was a good time. Just for y'all, okay? Because I love y'all. I'm sharing that picture with y'all, but that picture is not going on the internet anywhere else except for right here, apparently. But yeah, man. So if you guys have been thinking about taking a vacation, treat yourself. Go out there, treat yourself, and go enjoy it because, you know, we work so hard all day, every day, all throughout the year. And I know you do, girl. When I was talking to you, you had meetings back to back to back to back. So you squeezed me into your meeting. So if you have time, go take a vacation for sure. You know, we all gotta, you know, enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Yep.
You know? But yeah, so let's get this started. We're gonna go ahead and get into some cheese man. Roz, you like cheese man?
I hear it all the time.
Let's get some cheese man going. All right, you guys. So our first cheese man of the night with everything going on, I'm going to bring a little bit of humor. Hopefully this is humor. Nobody gets offended by this story. I thought it was pretty funny, but everybody has their own sense of humor. Again, me and my brother have a weird sense of humor. At funerals, we crack jokes, and so everybody has their own way to deal with things, I guess. But this is a 5th grader's hospitalized after eating weed gummies, you guys.
Oh, God.
2 kids from both ages 11 were taken to the hospital this week for eating THC-infused gummies for their elementary school in Michigan. And according to Fox 2 Detroit, this all went down at the Grand Rivera Academy in which, funny enough, happens to be the exact same school where a kindergartner shared margaritas with his kids in the class. Did you hear about that story?
No.
Yeah. So apparently, I know I'm hearing like a double. I'm sorry if you guys are hearing double. Is that my app? I don't know what that is. All right. Well, there was this kindergartner who took his mom's like margarita drinks. They were like the canned ones, like the White Claws.
Yeah.
I guess a kindergartner took them to the school to like share with his friends and got a little bit of the kindergartners a little buzzed. And this is the same school where these 2 5th graders ended up sharing a weed gummy. So yeah, it was crazy. And the mother of one of the 5th graders, Crystal Hall, wrote about what happened on a long Facebook post. She says that the boys were just sharing candy and they didn't know it had THC, but I have a feeling that they did know it was THC. How do you feel about that, Ross?
So that's a hard one. And actually, it's funny that you share that story about the THC. We've had multiple stories, but for the kids to do it, that kind of sounds a little bit. I would say that's planned. I think they knew what they were doing, and especially it was margaritas and then the gummies. I think that was a planned deal.
Right.
I think they knew what they were doing.
Well, the margaritas were on a different situation. Those were kindergartners.
Okay, but then the 5th graders jumped in.
Right, the 5th graders. Somebody brought a gummy to the school and was like, "Yo, I got this for my brother," or something. You know what I mean? They're 5th graders. They're a little bit more aware.
They would know what they're doing. To me, we see it. Stuff on social media daily, right? I'm sure these kids know what's in there.
Exactly.
And actually, I find that to be a riot.
Oh my gosh! Have you ever talked to your kids about
You know what? I have to, and it's funny. True story, because I'm real. My son got thrown out of school for a minute, junior year. Somebody wanted him to try shrooms, and he thought that would be something that just to support him. And he was fine. He was taking his test and ready to come home. And his friend wigged out. They threw the rest of the shrooms in the bushes. And of course, he got called in. So, we've always had discussions about that. I'm sorry, in this century, in this day and age, like I think parents need to talk to their kids
it's
about
everywhere.
Well, and remember what we did as kids. I'm just kind of like,
yeah.
But no, I talked to them very openly.
We have a call. Hold on a minute there.
Let's see.
Hello. You're on the phone with Ladies Night Radio. Who are we talking to?
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? This is Crazy Maria on the phone.
Oh, Crazy Maria.
Hey, Maria.
Hey, who is this?
Hey, this is Roz. I'm with Mysterious Josh right now.
Hey, what's going on? Listen, I'm trying to listen to you guys live, but I don't see you guys on Jackie. I don't see you guys on the app.
Oh, we're not on the app yet? Okay, hold on. Let me try to reset it. But you can see me on YouTube, right?
I haven't. I normally go to YouTube through the app, but yeah, you're not on the app, and so I just want to let you know. Sis.
Okay, I appreciate it. Well, we're resetting it. Hopefully, it goes through. Let me know for sure.
All right, I was trying to tune in.
Okay, we're on YouTube for sure, but it's still there. We're good. But thank you so much. We appreciate it.
All right, love you. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, Crazy Maria.
Look at her. But yeah, isn't that crazy? So a lot of parents have to really have those conversations.
You do. And I think that, again, being real, the real parents will, because at the end of the day, they're being exposed to it, whether you want to talk to them or not about it, or if you don't feel comfortable about it, you should.
Right.
Because I think that's the way to keep, again, straight path, make mistakes, what have you. But if they can't come to you, who are they going to go to? You don't want them to go to the wrong people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Man, but you just said it. If you're not talking to your kids about this stuff, they're gonna believe whatever else like people are telling them out there.
They're
And
believe, not believe, do, not do. I mean, and then we're around some real straight A, straight edge, straight A kids, and some of them to me are the most hidden, right? They don't say much. They don't think that people know because they're not identified as maybe being associated with that. But that's why I've always told my kids, up front, like, let's talk about it. Just like that case. You need something. He was calling me. I was at a meeting. I had to have my sales rep drive me to school to pick him up.
Jeez.
But you live and you learn. And that's the thing. I'm glad that we did have those conversations because I was able to, hit him upside. I'm like, what were you doing?
What are you thinking?
He just wanted me to try it with him. I'm like, that sounds like a stupid idea.
Oh my God. Well, that wraps up today's Cheese Man. Hope y'all enjoyed that. I thought it was funny, so don't come for me.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, we are about to talk to the founder of Chingona Community. That's right, y'all. And I came across Roz at a networking event for women, and that's exactly what Chingona Community is about, right? So tell us, what is Chingona Community?
So the Chingona Community, to me, I'm a product of networking. From a standpoint of career, sales has always been something that I've been interested in and that I do. And one thing that to me is like a very important piece of that is networking.
Right.
But on top of that, though, is female networking and women networking, right? And supporting each other instead of tearing each other down or being in competition with one another. My goal was to start a group that was women-centric, but at the same token had a networking feel, whether that's social or helping somebody's business out. It's just exploded. It went from 4 quarterly meetings to launching now a business off of it.
Right.
And it's really going to be community-centric, women-centric, empowerment. Some of our events are like sip and paints. We've had toy drives. We've had book drives, things that give back to the community, but then also things that give back to us.
Right.
I've got a very, very eclectic group of women, from stay-at-home moms to doctors to folks in, legal. You name it, we have it. And it's really also kind of giving us that time back too.
Man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And what made you start it?
I just didn't think there was enough groups for women. Any of the groups that I've been involved in, they've been more corporate centric, more business in nature. But I really didn't think and still do think we need help in this area, giving women a platform. Right. To speak up and or a platform that's safe, right? That maybe, they need some nudging from some other females. So the networking piece of it was the biggest piece, the connecting piece, right? Somebody, again, like I said, knows somebody that knows someone. You need a roofer. You need, somebody to do flowers. You need a legal advice. You need somebody to help you with accounting, things like that. That's how we've been bred, is to connect one another, right, to help each other out.
Man, I love it. I love what it's about. And how long ago was it that you started it?
2019, and it's gotten wild.
Wow.
Wild in the good way.
And do you have a team that helps you?
So with the group just starting out as more of a networking group, so us doing quarterly events, now that we've moved it into a nonprofit, and basically incorporated, yes, we will start doing a few different groups. My goal outside of the women piece of it and doing the networking and again, the community piece, but is to have different arms. And one in particular that I'm hoping that we start getting launched here soon with a couple of people is like a trade school-ish a foundation or branch of the Chingona community. I find that, especially as a mother of 4, not everyone's going to go to college. Not everyone's bred for college. So, we'll start forming committees and leads to help. And that will be one of the groups that will come out of it as a trade schoolish kind of deal. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And what kind of trades can people like,
I'm starting with my kids, meaning like, hey, because I got a couple of kids that that aren't.
Wait, you have college?
I do.
Students as kids? No way.
2 college.
Stop it.
Well, actually, I think one's even older than college.
Oh my God. Girl, you look so good for your age. I mean, I don't know when you had them, but it's okay.
I was 2. Just kidding. That was way too young. No, but no, I do. And that's the thing. I've got 2 college age students or children, one in which college is just not for him. And he started the JC route, but that wasn't for him. And then the other is complete opposite. So trade schools, I'm again trying to match it to help my kids and then also help others. But looking at cosmetology, beauticians, maybe even plumbers. That's what my son's doing right now. So again, those are like a dying breed. And unless people are teaching, like, you don't just have to go to college, you can do this as a profession. What do you like to do? Right?
Yes.
It's more of what you like to do versus maybe just kind of getting pigeonholed in that square box. Right?
Yes.
It's not for everyone.
And it's good to have those things. Learn how to, like, you know, we need more mechanics. We need plumbers. We need, you know, like, and you could have your own business of plumbing or, you know, whatever it is that you're an electrician or trust me, like refrigerators are always going out, washing machines, like, you know, sinks are getting clogged. Like people, we need that. Like, I hate that social media kind of makes it seem like, everybody wants to be a social media star, but you can be a social media star, but you can be like a plumber who like, you know, that knows everything into everybody. Cause like you can make your business into a brand on social media.
Right.
Whatever it is that you want to do, if it's, you know, a lot of people, I love that a lot of women are doing that. The nails, the lashes, you know, I was looking for people for lashes on social media.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they're also working. So use the social media as a platform to help elevate your business.
Right.
But don't think that social media is going to make you maybe it might make you famous, but fame doesn't always come with success, like money, wealth. You know what I mean? So that's what I want people to understand. Like if you're just trying to be famous, anybody can go viral and be famous, right? You know, but it's what you're building that counts, the wealth, the business. And I love that that's what you're teaching for the, you know, for the community that you're building there.
Yeah. And like I said, I started with the female centric, right? Because I just don't think that there's enough, there's not enough for us. There's not enough people that are promoting us, right? And quite frankly, I hate to say it, but sometimes females don't promote females.
Can I? Yes.
And that's not cool.
I wish I had a boo button right now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so true because can I tell you that's actually why I started Ladies Night Radio Show. I was coming across a lot of women who didn't have a lot of women friends. And they would tell me, Jackie, you know, you're like my first female friend. And she's like in her 30s or they're women in 40s. And I'm like, what do you mean? And to me, that was insane. Because, you know, I have 3 older sisters. So to me, there's always been women in my life that elevate me and help me and even tell me when I'm doing wrong. And that there's other women that exist that don't have that. I thought that was insane. I was like, I need to do something. But we're going to take a quick commercial break, you guys. Don't go too far. We're going to come back and we're going to get to know Roz and Chingona community more right after this commercial break, y'all. We'll be right back.
It was great.
The Hub Radio presents First Sundays Open Mic, hosted by Hub City Dre, DJ Gamma Ray, and the First Sundays Band. They're inviting all singers, rappers, comedians, and poets to show up and show out. Sign-ups begin at 6 p.m. Sunday's Open Mic will take place every first Sunday of the month. It's just $10 before 8 p.m. and $20 after, so arrive early. The address is 1135 East Compton Boulevard. That's 1135 East Compton Boulevard in Compton, California. For more information, follow them on IG at First Sundays Open Mic.
Yo, this is Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked, and even though they extra as hell, check out Never Not Extra on TGN Network.
That's right.
Y'all gotta have notes, cue cards, teleprompter.
What's up? It's Brandon from the Primos Chilos radio show. Are you tired of filthy, lowbrow, scummy entertainment? Well, I don't have the solution for you. Check out the Primos Chilos radio show, live Thursdays at 12 on TGN Latinx.
Hey, Jackie, what's wrong?
I'm over here running around trying to tell everybody about the Podcast Pit.
What's the Podcast Pit?
I'm glad you asked. The Podcast Pit is an event where you will find some of your favorite podcasts performing in front of a live audience.
Will there be food and drinks there?
Of course there will be. It's at Joxer Dailies in Culver City. They have a full bar and a full menu.
Hey, I may need to tell people about this as well.
Yes, come with me. Let's tell them. The podcast pit is coming. The podcast
pit is coming.
Hello, it's your friendly neighborhood beef here. Tune in. We Don't Make the Rules podcast live Sunday, 5:30, only on the Good News Radio app. Yes, Ersky.
Hey, what's up, business owners? Are you looking to take your business a step forward? Are you looking for more people to know what you have to offer? You are in luck. The Good News Radio has a special deal for you right now. You can get a commercial slot 4 times a day, every day for a month. If you are interested, email contact@tgnradio.net for more information.
What's good? Peace to the people. Danny Crumble, co-founder of the Giants Den from Inglewood, California, but I've been around the world now. A lot of perspective. Can't wait for you to tune in live from the Den Monday nights, 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. We're going to have great conversations, and you can find us on TGN Talk.
Hey everyone, it's the Primos Chidos.
Hopefully you're enjoying this show, but if it sucks, be sure to check out our show, live Thursdays at 12.
Yeah, join me and my sister and basically my brother as we discuss everything from immigration to ejaculation.
If that sounds interesting, then we're the show for you.
Warning, the following podcast features discussion of sensitive topics, graphic content, and uncensored stupidity. Unless otherwise stated, the featured content is not discussed by professionals or experts.
All right. We are back. That's right. Of course, we have to have some commercial breaks, to keep the lights on, pay them bills, all that good stuff. What's up, you guys? So we got right here Roz, founder of Chingona Community. And there are some people probably that are listening right now. And I do want to give a quick shout out to the listeners right now. We got Jasmine Nelms that's listening. Says YouTube is working. We appreciate it, boo. Thank you. But yeah, we got to get back into it. Can you let the people know, what does Chingona mean? What does it mean to you? For people that don't know what that word means.
Okay, so defined, it's a mujer, who's a female, who's intelligent, fearless, and the quote unquote definition is badass. So to me, that resonates with myself because I've never been, I've always been a little bit out of the box, right?
Right.
A little bit rough on the edges, but still try to, again, stay the path. But to me, it really means persevering. I consider myself pretty unbreakable. I've done a lot, good, bad, the ugly, but the same token I've learned. So I think Chingona, really to me, the word badass represents what I represent, I'm not going to let a couple of bad choices or a couple of tough times, define me.
Right.
I'm going to, I consider myself pretty self-made. So the word's pretty badass.
All right. Badass women out here doing badass things, y'all. That's
Hell
right.
Yeah.
So I love this. And I just, I love what you're building here. And the fact that you were talking about, that college isn't for everybody, that's something that my dad used to say all the time.
Yep.
You know what? I'll pay for any college. If you want to go to college, I'll pay for it. But, he's also very understanding, like, it's not for everybody. So you never had that pressure. So, but just, he would say, find what it is that you want to do, what you're good at, and go after it,
Yep.
So I love that you say that,
Yeah.
So.
Well, and then even the group too, starting it for the female platform piece of it. It is just that though, networking, right? At the end of the day, it's who you know, not what you know.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I do think people can be a expert in their practice or an expert in what they do, but the same token, they still need people to get there.
Exactly.
And the networking piece of it, like I said, is really what I honed in on. And I think that the women in the group also honed in. There's so many people now that have been connected, or we'll have a meeting. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you know Rosalind because so-and-so knows so-and-so and they golf with so-and-so and they do this. I'm like, yeah, and I've known her for 15 years. I'm like, this is great. So it's actually, and then, the degree of separation, right? It's so small these days.
Yeah.
But I do think, again, the platform being for females, the platform for being uniting us.
Yeah.
And again, sharing the wealth, right? Sharing the connection. Sharing the vibe,
everything.
Right?
And I know that you were saying earlier before we went to commercial break that not all women support each other and empower. And that's what we're trying to, get away from and teach our daughters and our nieces that are growing up. Like, look, there's space for all of us, right? Like I could have said, I have my own ladies night over here. Like, why do I want to support Chingona Community? Like, that's not what we're about. Right. we need more people like like more women like us out here uplifting other women, so that we can do more, we can get more done, we can get more people in different places, because there are people that don't have other women in their lives. Like I was saying earlier, that they've never had friends, or they don't have sisters or aunts. Like maybe, we don't know, like maybe they're an only child, whatever it is. So you have to build that women community. Women, when we get together, we accomplish so much.
Oh yeah.
So much. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I mean? We're talented, we're smart, we get from the details of things to like, what napkins we're gonna have, to like, where everybody's gonna see, or like everything. Like it just, we need more women in powerful spaces.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I love that you're building that, and I love that you're creating that space for that. But I also wanted to ask you, where do you see yourself? Like, where do you see Chingona community like in 5 years?
Oh, that's a great question. In 5 years, my hope is to have a few foundations set up off the Chingona community. So the actual shell would be the networking, right? And the empowerment of females, and helping support females get out there. But again, speaking of those different foundations, I want to do a trade foundation. So I'd love to start a Chingona community trade school, maybe even.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that we're doing something with the youth. I really do truly feel, not only with COVID happening,
yes,
even before that, I'm a real parent. I'm a young parent. I'm only 18 years older than my son. Okay. But at the same token, I teach them the way it is. If you don't do this, this isn't going to happen. If you don't do this, this is going to happen. So there's a youth aspect of it too. We're actually going to host our very first ever Chingona Community Youth Day in July. So following our awards dinner, our awards event, we're going to have a youth day, and that's to promote just this. We'll have some trade schools. I'll have a bank. We'll have some universities and JCs. Make it very much comfortable, not, a presentation. The kids don't want to see that. It'll be very much more hands-on. Let them go up where they want to go up. We'll do some storyboarding to see what it is that they want to do. Have some lunch, breakfast, whatever, because it's going to be for a few hours. But that's also another piece and aspect of the Chingona community that I want to make sure we touch on.
Yeah.
So from trade schools to youth to women, my goal and my vision for the next 5 years is to try to break some of that out. Have committees, have different people in charge. Like some of the girls that have started with me, my OGs, like I can't wait to see if they want to continue on this journey with me.
Yeah.
Be a part of those boards, be managers of some of these departments, and one day have an office.
Hey,
a real one.
It's going to happen for you. It's going to happen for you.
Yeah.
You know why? Because you're just so committed, and you honestly are putting in the work. Mind you guys, she also has another day job. She has a day job. She's a mom. She's building this, so I can tell that you're committed, that you want this. So that's why I know it's going to happen for you.
Thank you.
I do got to ask though, like how, for people that are hearing about this and they probably have either kids, like sons or daughters or nieces or nephews, how can they go to this event? Like, how can they get more information about it?
So there's a couple ways to follow us, right? It's funny that you touch on the social media. I don't have my landing page yet for my website, but the social media has helped me.
But that's your business. That's what I'm saying. That's what it's for. You're using it the right way.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's helped me even build this platform. So for folks that are looking to get involved, follow us on Instagram. It's Chingona Community, Facebook, Chingona Community. The event's coming up. We've got an awards dinner at Loyola Marymount, which is right around the corner here, giving 2 scholarships, honoring 4 members in June. You could still purchase tickets through June 10th. And then for the Youth Day, bring them down. Mr. Rosewood, City of Norwalk, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Again, there's no charge to come. You want to eat, you just buy your food. We'll have a DJ. So actually, that's a really big event. I'm hoping that folks hone in on to bring their kids to.
Yeah, I'm already thinking of some of like my nieces that I would love to send there.
Yeah.
So they can just show up.
They
don't have to RSVP or nothing.
So for that particular event, it's going to be a free forum
Youth Day.
And I can't wait.
What's the date again?
July 22nd.
July 22nd,
July 22nd,
you guys.
yeah.
If you know any young or even like in their 20s or 30, who knows, like just get them out there.
Yep.
This is like a great place to help, because I know that I've come across young adults between the ages of 17, 18, 19 to 27 that they still feel lost. They don't know what they're supposed to do with their life and all that stuff. So this is somewhere that they can at least get started of trying to figure things out.
And it can be their first networking event. I mean, and that's the thing. And it's funny.
Oh, are they supposed to dress up?
No, but I mean, it could be their first networking event to meet people. And
Okay.
I want to make it. I want to make it as comfortable for them.
I love that.
My son's actually, we're flying in my son for the awards dinner, and he was so funny. He says, "Well, we don't have it like that, yet, Mom." And I said, "We don't have it like that at all, right?" I said, "It's an important event that I want you to be at." And I guess my point to the dressing, well, Mom, I'm not going to wear more
Suit
than
and tie?
what I want to wear. I said, "You can wear whatever as long as you're there, So,
Aw.
and that's the thing. I'm taking that into play, right?
Yeah.
He's 25. My daughter, who's going to be 21, she made the same comment. A bank or somebody there to talk about money would be good, but talk to us our age, not over our head, because we don't understand it, and then we're not going to want to. It won't resonate with them as much. So I said 12 to 22 or 12 to 27, because I think that age grade is good, right?
Yes.
There's still a lot of gaps. And I still think that there's a lot that we can offer to them.
Yeah. So you are considering the whole, I love that you're taking their feedback into consideration as far as okay, don't just talk and have somebody preaching at me, have them talk to us, not at us.
They don't want it. And I love that I asked my 16-year-old, so what do you think? Well, she got really quiet. And I said, all right, well, who would be cool to be there? She said, well, and I go, think high, girl, go high, go home. She goes, well, Drake. And I said, oh,
that's really
okay,
shooting.
That's
Drake.
Really,
you hear it?
Do you hear us? She said, J. Cole. And I said, okay, we're still way high up there. And she said, Kendrick Lamar. I said, you're way high, girl, but you know what? You're shooting for, you never know.
But you know what? It's that's what it is. They will listen to the celebrities out there. And I think that a lot of celebrities do use their platform to kind of talk about stuff, Yep. But that's what you got to find your passion, find it, what your gift is, what you're good at, whatever it is that you're good at. If you're good at building things, if you're good on the computer, there's people that get paid good money out there.
Yeah.
If you're good at social media, look, there's always people looking for marketing and stuff. I'm always looking for somebody run my page. I'm tired of running, it. So there's things and jobs for everybody out there. Just find what you're good at and get paid for it.
Right. And I tell the kids what you want to do. Right.
What do you want to do?
And that's the thing I'm finally doing today. What I want to do. I never knew it, but networking is my
and you're good at it.
Middle name. Thank you.
You're good at it. You're so approachable, and I think those are things that some people naturally have. Some people have to work on.
Right.
And I think that anybody can be good at networking, but some people are just easier, right? For you, I feel like it's natural, or maybe it's our age too. I'm older, I'm just hey, da-da-da. And I remember being that young. I'm I don't want to, what? I'm supposed to talk to them and shit. I felt really shy and quiet, but now I'm just talking to everybody. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I feel like I belong in every room.
Yeah.
I don't care who's there. Drake, what's up, Drake? I'm gonna be like that. I don't know if you guys saw that video of that girl taking a shot with Drake. She was at the bar and she starts recording. Apparently Drake was in at the bar that she was at with her friends, and she was like, oh, you want a shot too? Because we about to take a shot. And she's like, bartender, can I get a whiskey? And she turns around, she's like, Drake, what you want? And she was just so calm and cool, and I would have been that's how you're supposed to be, because at the end of the day they're just regular people. Maybe they got some more money in their pockets, but at the end of the day they're regular people. They bleed just like us.
Right. Well, and they also started just like us, right? They also did
Start
have a passion.
somewhere.
Yeah. They had a passion. They had a vision. They had a dream. They didn't stop.
Right.
And I think that's the other thing that Chingona community means to me, is that it's unstoppable. I never wanted to stop. I didn't know it would get to this point and where it's going, which is such an amazing journey.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just, you don't stop, right?
At all.
Yeah.
I love that. I really hope that you get a big turnout, or if this is just a start and you get more of these events, because kids or young adults need these events.
Yeah.
Because they probably won't say it. I luckily have my niece, she spoke up and she's like, I feel lost, Thea, help me out. And I'm like, all right, cool. But not everybody speaks out like that. Some people are just going to keep it to themselves, and they're just going to be like, I feel lost. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in my life. It's okay to not feel like you have it all figured out. If college isn't for you, it's not for you, but at least figure out what you're going to do. Right. Invest, flip houses. You can still become successful and wealthy if you don't go to college.
Right.
Don't think that's it. My life is over because I didn't go to college. No, honey.
Right.
This world is at your fingertips. Whatever you want to do, you can make it happen.
Right.
All you got to do is put in the work.
Right. You put in the work, the right people, you make the right connections. And that was the thing. And that's why even the launching of the Youth Day, I wanted it to tail off our awards event, because it's going to be annual. So moving forward, 2022 on, we're going to be doing our awards dinner for the adults. We'll do our youth day, and then we'll see where this all goes.
I love it. I mean, I do have a few people that I would love to nominate. How do you do the awards? Is it all nominated or like volunteer stuff? Like, how does that work?
So this year, because it's our inaugural, we came up as a committee. So I do have a committee. There's 8 of us that we came up with topics. We kind of shortlisted it, to see which ones we really felt passionate about. And then once we did pick those, put people in buckets based on participation. But as we get bigger, I will hope to have like more of a formal process.
Yeah.
But this year it really was, again, from OGs to support. I've had so many people that, stop what they're doing I have a connection here at this location. You guys should, I can get you guys a free venue or this or that. But I mean, just the support. And then when you really dive into people, oh my gosh, they've went through this. Oh, wow. They're a really good advocate for this. I'll give an example of some of our awards. One of our awards is a self-advocate award. Actually, we've got somebody in our presence who won that award. And really it's the perseverance of being tore down, 7 knee surgeries and climbing Mount Everest, basically. But I mean, things like that are inspiring, right?
Yeah.
Some people would think, that there's a hindering factor to you, but yet, if you overcome, that's Chingona, right?
Right.
So the awards we've done, self-advocate, we did an educator award, we did a entrepreneur award, and then I have a distinguished award for our trailblazer. And again, all examples.
I love this.
To the community.
I love this. And I'm sure you have some people that help you, but the fact that you're sticking with it and you're going at it, this is amazing. So keep doing this because we need more of this. This is such positive work that you're doing, Roz. And I mean, like I told you earlier before we went on air, if you ever want to promote something, please use me and my platform to help you, whatever it is. I would love to help you because this is so good. We need more of this. Yeah. And you're doing work for the community and for women and for young, the youth. This is what it's about. This is what a community is. And if anything I can do to help promote, get you out there, let me know, girl. You got somebody with me at Ladies Night, TGN Latinx, the Good News Radio, because this is what it's about, helping good people do good things in this world and leave the world better than when we found it.
That's right. Hey.
I love it. We do got some more comments in there shout out to Jasmine Nelms. She's giving you a round of applause. She says, definitely. And she says she is super woman. Yes, she is a superwoman. I'm telling you, she's a mom. She's a boss over here. She got her own business and she still has her day job. We got our day job that pays the bills and we got our passion job. You know what I mean? Right. And this is your passion job and you're extremely good at it. So I love it. This is what it's about, y'all. If you're just tuning in, this is Ladies Night Radio Show. You're listening to Ladies Night and I got my girl Roz here from Chingona Community. Make sure you follow her at Chingona Community. She has all these events and she's just getting started, y'all. She just started in 2019. Then COVID happened. Then the recovery of COVID, 2021. And now we're in 2022. So you are doing so much. So, make sure you guys, if you guys have time, volunteer your time or see how you can help. If you're in a business in finances or banking or whatever, get your resources, out there to her and let's help the youth. Let's help people find their gifts or their work or their careers because there are so many youth out there that feel lost.
Yeah.
And we got to help them. We got to do what we can to help each other here. Right.
Yeah, I agree.
I love it. We do have another comment in there from Crazy Maria. It says, I'm sorry. Just tuning in. Is this free? Do you all take in, what does that say? Interns or volunteers during the summer? Oh, it's down here in that little one right here in the black box.
Oh, I see it. Let's see here. Oh, for the volunteers, we've got several events that come up for volunteering or that warrant volunteering. So for the awards dinner, it's a paid event. So we're still selling tickets. So if you guys want to purchase tickets, you'd see it on the Instagram, you can do so. And then the youth day, we will accept volunteers. So if you're interested in volunteering, just direct message me, DM me, and I'll get you in there.
Who knows? Maybe the Good News going to have a booth out there. We can talk to people who are interested in doing radio or podcasting.
Yeah.
We'll talk after the show, girl.
No.
All right. Well, we're going to move on into our next segment of the night. And thank you again, Ross, for sharing your the Chingona community and what you're doing. And just thank you for doing what you're doing. We need more of that. So I'm going to give you a round of applause for that. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and go into our next segment of the night. And it is our game time. Do you like to play games, Roz? 'Cause I'm about to put you in the hot seat, girl.
I'm very competitive, but it depends on the game.
I got you. All right, y'all. We're gonna play some games with Roz. This one's gonna be quick, you guys. This is a new game actually that I created. I'm gonna put some pictures up so for you to see, and I'm just gonna have you try to guess their age. So I picked. It's gonna be 3 rounds.
Okay.
And you just have to see who do you think is older. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with our first one is gonna be is let's see if I have it right here. Who is this right here? This is okay. Sandra Bullock and Julia Roberts. Who do you think is older?
Okay, that's a good one, but I think it's Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts. Are you correct? Let me see. And the answer is no. It is Sandra Bullock.
Oh God, don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Sandra Bullock is 57 and Julia Roberts is 54. Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. We're going to go to another one. We're going to go to, Cameron Diaz or Reese Witherspoon. Who is older? I know, right? Who do you think it is?
Well, because I'm trying to picture movies, like when they were in the movies and like what, but then still you could play a different age. Let's go with Cameron Diaz.
Okay, Cameron Diaz or Reese Witherspoon. Your answer is Cameron Diaz. Right.
Okay, all right.
You're right. Cameron Diaz is 49 and Reese Witherspoon is 46.
Oh wow,
I know they both look great.
Yeah, I know
they both look great.
They do.
I just realized that I didn't do my third one, but I don't have the picture, but I do have the question.
Okay.
Between Jennifer Lopez and Salma Hayek, who is older? I know.
I think it's Salma Hayek.
You are right. Good job. That's 2 for 3.
Right. I'll take it.
Jennifer Lopez is 52 and Salma Hayek is 55.
They still both look amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And if I totally forgot to download that last picture, but the pictures that I had, I'm like, that's going to be tough because they both look great.
Yeah.
But so shout out to you. 2 out of 3 is not bad.
I'll take it.
Round of applause for our girl over here, Roz, over here killing the game. It's a new game. I haven't titled this game yet, but I was like, I kind of like this. And mind you, I wouldn't mind looking like any of them at their age because they all look phenomenal. Like they look great.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys are just tuning in, this is Ladies Night Radio Show. I got my girl Roz here from Chingona Community. And if you guys missed it, you guys better press rewind and tune in because she just dropped a lot of stuff. Make sure you guys check it out. This is a great event, great organization that you're building. How do you feel? How do your kids feel about this?
I think now that the awards dinner is coming up, I kind of think that they're seeing that, okay, yeah, she's really serious about this. It's real now.
It is.
But my kids have always supported me with this.
I love that.
I love it. Even when my son had called and I had the moment about flying him home, because I even thought, I'm like, shit, I don't even have that kind of money to move him home or, get him home. But I told him, I said, it's a really important event that I want you at. And he even acknowledged, he said, you know what? I'm so proud of you. He's like, you're doing what you love.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
That's really dope.
And the girls come with me all the time. I've got my little retail Samantha. She helps promote our gear. And it's really, the gear is just to wear as a uniform. When we go out to events, we all wear our gear and, we all roll deep. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then my older daughter, I think the same thing. I had told her, I said, I really hoping this will set some type of foundation even for you guys.
Yeah.
To help. There's not much. I have what I have as a single mom for 15 years, and this is what I can offer them is to give them a network.
Aww.
Who can I introduce them to help them out? I don't have college funds saved. I don't have none of that stuff. We make it happen. And I think that that's what they see out of this. And I do think that they're all genuinely proud of me. And I do think they're like, whoa, look at her. She's really not stopping.
She's not stopping. And that's motivating. And your kids, I always say, even if they don't say anything, they're always watching. And I know that they're proud of you for sure.
Yeah.
And I wanted to also mention that you didn't say it on air, but we've talked about it off air. You went to LMU.
Yes.
And now your daughter's going to LMU.
Yeah.
And the scholarships that you're giving away are for two students that
two students at LMU.
Two young ladies that are going to LMU.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, girl. This is so dope.
Thank you.
I have to ask, is this just for Latinos or Latinas? Or?
No. Oh gosh. You know, it's funny. I'm so glad you asked that, because everyone says, oh, you know, something about, about not speaking the language. I'm like, I don't even speak Spanish. I can only understand Spanish. And it's just because I'm a third generation. I wasn't brought up speaking Spanish in my household. It's not about that.
Yeah.
It's about the community.
About the community.
I have got every walk of life, from Asian to Caucasian to Latina to African American to Indian to gay, straight, whatever it is, any walk of life I have in my group. And I've got from little, and I mean like little itty bitty to 5-year-olds to probably 75-year-olds in my group. There's no classification. It's a women's empowerment group. It's meant to be drawn as a community group. Yeah. And if anything, I tease people, like, that offends me. It's not just for Latinas, it's for everyone. Because I want all the women to be united.
Yeah. And I just wanted to ask, because I know it's Chingona is a like Latino term. So, but I'm glad that you said that. But our next segment, you guys, we're going to go ahead into our cheers and our affirmation. Today's affirmation is, for the ladies or anybody who it feels to, this is your affirmation that I want you guys to say this week or next week, or say it as much as you need to. I will not be distracted by noise, chatter, or setbacks. Patience, commitment, grace, and purpose will guide me. That is our affirmation for the week, you guys. And I hope you use that as much. Hit the rewind to go hear it again. But yeah, I also want to go ahead and give space for you. What do you want to give cheers to this week? Anything that's good that's going on in your life, or just in general, anything you want to give a cheers to?
You know, I think I want to give a cheers to our awards event. I'm like so stoked.
It's a big deal, you guys.
It's a way big deal. I'm seriously shocked. Like, I mean, it's like pinch me moments all over. And when I had announced it and said that we were going to have the awards dinner, I told the girls, I told them very adamantly, at Maggie's Pub in Santa Fe Springs, March of 2020, we're going to have an event, and it's real. It's here. I've seen the trophies. So that's like, you know, tear jerking from our decor to the folks that have sponsored and helping us and want to be a part of it. I can't believe it. I really want to give a cheers to everyone. Yeah.
That's a huge thing. And this is just the first of many, hun. The first of many. Well, I love it. I appreciate you coming in. I know this hour goes by so fast every time we're here. Where can people find you, find more information about Chingona community, and where they can find to like volunteer or any of it?
Yeah, no. So I would say both really is the social media. So again, Chingona community on Facebook and on Instagram. Email is Roz, R-O-Z, at chingonacommunity.com. So if there's anybody that's interested in either, you know, volunteering time, volunteering supplies, resources, you know, from this, you know, from radio shows to anything, please do reach out. But of course, the follow I'd really appreciate.
Yeah, round of applause for sure. I'm so excited for you. And if anything I can do, like I said, I can help, let me know for sure. I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode, you guys. Please share us with your friends and your family. Again, this is an independent radio station, and this is Ladies Night Radio Show. Make sure you share us with your friends and your family. I'm your host, Mysterious Jax. This is Ladies Night Radio Show. And thank you, Roz, for joining us. And one thing I like to say to all of my friends, family, and listener supporters is, ladies, you are enough, and don't you forget it. All right, don't you forget it. And we're gonna go ahead and exit today's show with Roz's favorite artist, Snoop Dogg. Make sure you guys go follow her, y'all. She knows what's up. All right, y'all. Roz, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you on the next one.
Thank you. Stay Chingona.
Stay Chingona. Woo!
So turn off the lights and close the door. But for what we don't love anybody. Yeah. So we gon' blow up.
Oh, that was great. That was great. We are still live on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So much. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys go follow Roz and Chingona community. We'll see y'all the next one. Next Friday, same time, same place. See y'all. Yay, and that is a wrap, y'all.